The Donkey Kong Country games on the Super Nintendo are some of the most groundbreaking retro platformers of all time, as well as some of the hardest. Today I'm going to present 10 of the most frustrating levels I've come across in the original DKC. I'm not including any levels from the two other games because I haven't beaten them yet. Alright, time to get it on like, what? Trademarked? Okay, fine. Here's the level you probably didn't expect. Ruby Lights is on this list for a few reasons. The level has a similar mechanic to Stop and Go Station, except now you have to use the switch barrels to turn on the light, which only lasts for a few seconds. Good luck with clearing this level without turning on the light, because those claptraps that copy your jumps will definitely give you a bad day. This might come as a shock to you. That's right, Platform Perils is only a number 9. While this stage is often said as being one of the hardest levels in the original DKC, I don't remember it being that difficult. Yes, I died a few times, but it didn't really matter since I played the game on the 3DS Virtual Console, which meant I could use restore points. But of course, the fact that the level wasn't really that hard didn't stop me from being tipped off about messing up. Pretty much many people who reached the fourth world for the first time probably realized that this game was going to be frustrating, and that said frustration continues with Slipside Ride. We've already dealt with ropes, but now the game is throwing at you blue ropes that automatically slide you upwards. This might not seem so bad at first, until you encounter purple ropes that slide you downwards, and then the game deciding to mix the previously said ropes with zingers. This level requires very fast and precise reactions to beat, and messing up will definitely make you feel like you're done for. I personally hate underwater levels, and who can seriously blame me? They're very hard to navigate through, have a bunch of deadly hazards that you do not want to get near, and don't even get me started on Sonic. Stupid Labyrinth Zone. And Donkey Kong Country is definitely no exception. This is when Croctopus Chase comes to mind. You've already had enough frustration with Clam City, but now the game throws at you croctopuses that chase after you. I thought Clam City was the hardest underwater level until this showed up. Engard is not a good choice for this, because he's weak against croctopuses, but I don't know if that would actually be true if they were Pokemon. While still in the fourth world, now we have Ice Age Alley. This stage is definitely something to yell about, because it's very aggravating with that snow that slides you across the screen. So now you kind of know another reason why I don't like Slipside Ride. The only reason that this stage isn't higher on the list is because of that bonus room with Espresso. You thought I was done with lights? You probably forgot about Torchlight Trouble, didn't you? There isn't that much to talk about how difficult this stage is, but I guess the mini hazards and such are probably the main reasons. Also probably because of the game trying to make you blind. If there was one level that I wasn't expecting that drove me crazy, it would be Manicminsters. I literally wasn't expecting a level that had spiked balls moving around the place that are very hard to avoid. I don't even know why Rammy is here, because he can easily get hurt by them. It would have been better if Winky was here because of his high jumps, but the level is what it is, and I don't like it. You guys who've been watching this video to this point would have been expecting this level to show up. Tanked Up Trouble is easily one of the hardest levels in the entire game. It's basically just like Trick Track Trek, except this time you need to collect fuel drums to keep the conveyor belt moving. To make it worse, there are some drums that only fill up one bar, as well as some that you literally can't grab, which is basically the game trolling you. If there was one underwater level that easily tipped me off in this game, it had to be this one. Poison Pond is filled with those spiky things in Manicminsters, except they're now hard to avoid as they're opted in narrow paths. Not only that, but this stage happens before Manicminsters, so that's saying something. Out of all the attempts I made to beat the level, I've only done it once. You probably might figure out what number 1 is, but first, let's take a look at some honorable mentions. level is definitely worth pounding your controller until you stop. Snow Barrel Blast is definitely the hardest level of the original DKC. It all tops off with the slippery snow, blizzard, spinning barrel cannons, and the bunch load of zingers in the way. Yeah, there's a reason DKC fans remember this level. Yes, there is that secret that takes you farther into the level, but I never knew about it until many weeks later after I beated the game. Alright, so there was my top 10 hardest DKC1 levels. If you have a level that wasn't included on here, let me know nicely in the comments. Let's see if we can get 100 views on this video. Make sure to subscribe. This is ConnerCJ2012 signing out.